Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm going to be showing you how the Olympics is inspiring the fencing club with their training. I'm Kyra Nadzady, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm going to be showing you why pumpkins are falling from the sky. I'm Kyra Nadzady, and stay tuned to find out where I landed. The rules and guidelines for the pumpkin drop are very specific to help keep the competition fair. They've even regulated the size and type of pumpkins that you're allowed to use. Sorry, little guy. Thanks, Riley. Zach, with winter right around the corner, more than 18 million Americans are getting ready to shred the slopes. Included in that group is WVU's very own ski team. Matt Palmateri has the story. For more information on the WVU ski team, or if you would like to join, you can contact the Instagram page at WVU Ski Team. Riley, Zach, back to you at the Waterfront Studio. Roughly 3,000 years ago, fencing was discovered in Egypt as one of the ancient civilization's techniques for dueling. Between the 14th and 15th century, fencing eventually evolved from a military practice that prepared soldiers for war to a sport designed to challenge the mind.
You not only have to be physically in shape and skilled at the sport, but you also have to be able to mentally process within split-second decisions, and so it can really challenge you mentally and physically. So I think it's a great sport for people who aren't traditionally athletically inclined, because it works more the brain than the body.
In 1896, fencing was one of the 5 sports to be included in the first modern Olympic Games. There are 3 different types of fencing that men and women can qualify for: épée, foil, and saber. Each one has a different set of rules, all based around the type of swords that they use. WVU has their own fencing club located in Milan Park Expo Center in Morgantown. The WVU Fencing Club follows the rules and guidelines set in place for Olympic fencing as the club prepares for each match.
It's a very fun activity to do. It makes for, a great hobby. If someone's looking for something to help keep them active and, get a little bit of exercise and whatnot, it's great for that. It helps with coordination, balance, and all that sort of stuff. And it's in my opinion, one of the few sports that you can continue to do well into old age.
Next semester, the fencing club will participate in the Holy Grail tournament taking place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Kyra Nadzady, reporting for Mountaineer Playbook. Thanks, Zach. Riley, every year balloon pilots travel from all over the country to Morgantown to fly among the hills. And even though these balloons seem weightless as they soar in the sky, they're actually very heavy. Hot air balloons can weigh as much as 700 pounds. I went to this event to get a closer look. Hosted by University Toyota, Balloons Over Morgantown is an annual event where balloons come together to showcase their navigational skills and promote their affiliated companies.
We had really good weather that day, I noticed, and it just kind of added more to the sky. Everyone was up early in the morning, so I bet they weren't happy with that, but just seeing that cute little balloon up in the sky, it was just so cute.
The event was originally known as the Mountaineer Balloon Festival, but was later on adapted due to the change in launch site locations. Today, the balloons used the Morgantown Municipal Airport for the event, soaring to between 1,000 and 3,000 feet in the air. The pilots use the runway to help with their launch site, but once they leave, designated drivers follow them en route on the ground to help them later on with landing. Since hot air balloons go wherever the wind takes them, balloons are unable to return to the same location they launched from. Instead, the pilots attempt to find open land, football fields, or empty parking lots to land in. Michael Miller, pilot of the Just a Dream, has been attending the event for the past 4 years.
Every flight is totally different, and I love seeing like today we flew over a school and a bunch of kids were out yelling and hollering and screaming and waving, so we came down lower to say hi to them, and I just love seeing all the smiling faces when the balloons are in the air.
There are around 3,000 balloons registered in the United States that actively fly. Balloons and pilots can be registered through the Federal Aviation Administration. Many people ask, how much do hot air balloons cost? Well, the price of one balloon may surprise you. Balloon prices are similar to cars. A hot air balloon costs between $18,000 and $50,000. Riley, Zach, back to you at the Waterfront Studio. Thanks. Thanks, Zach. Riley, it's that time of year again when students are being put to the challenge to create devices that protect pumpkins from an 11-story drop. Students and teachers from across the state participated in the 34th annual Pumpkin Drop. It's a competition that hopes to encourage students to seek out careers in engineering. I attended this event to see which pumpkins hit their mark. On Friday, October 27th at 8:30 in the morning, pumpkins were tossed over the side of the Engineering Science Building Tower in Evansdale campus. Every year, teams of aspiring engineers register to develop intricate inventions designed to protect the pumpkins as they plummet to the ground.
We had to hot glue stuff to the box, like marshmallow bags and stuff like that. And we also used pillows. And we had to get 2 different types of boxes to see which ones worked. And we also used this huge bag to make a parachute.
Teams are judged on the design of their protection devices, how well it protected their pumpkins, and how close they landed to the target.
We really did it because it was fun and because we got to have a lot more time to spend as friends because our classroom is kind of like a family.
The rules and guidelines for the pumpkin drop are very specific to help keep the competition fair. They've even regulated the size and type of pumpkins that you're allowed to use. Sorry, little guy. In 1989, the pumpkin drop competition was first created for WVU students in mechanical engineering as a fun way to practice what they've been learning.
I look forward to the excitement of the students, the school students who are coming to learn and to see their ideas and the creativity and the work that they've put in to build their pumpkins.
Teams who win the pumpkin drop can receive a pumpkin trophy and a $100 check. The university welcomed more than 1,000 students from 50 schools across the state. 243 teams competed from all age groups, ranging from kindergarten to high school seniors. Of the 243 pumpkins launched, only 47 survived the 11-story drop. And the winner is Team 13 from Mountaineer Middle School. Their pumpkins survived the fall and landed only 1 foot and 2 inches from the target. All proceeds benefit the Ronald McDonald House in Morgantown. Zach, Riley, back to you at the Waterfront Studio.